actually worship a cow, or when a bull is worshipped? Why do you worship a cow? So what is that you are worshipping? It is that spirit or the maxim with which a cow or a bull works. And what is the maxim? As you rightly said, the cow has the capacity to give or produce wholesome milk. From what it consumes? It consumes dry hay, grass, hay. It consumes something which is rejected by the society, and it gives back something so valuable to the society. The young drink milk, the old drink milk, the sick drink milk, the healthy drink milk. So milk is a universal food. So what is the maxim, or what is the principle a bull work? You see a bull slogging in the fields, or it's pulling a cart, or doing laborious work the whole day. It is put through that laborious work. End of the day, what does it get? Gain some dry hay, some grass, some water. It consumes that and ready to slog again next day, 18 hours, 20 hours. So what is the maxim a bull works is, it does maximum work for the society and the minimum profit. Minimum it takes for itself. Maximum contribution, minimum return. And Arjuna was such a person who worked with that maxim. He worked for the welfare of everyone. He didn't think of anything in return for himself. So Krishna was so proud of him because he was a gem amongst men. So he says lovingly, daringly, with the greatest dearment to him, he says, "You are a bull amongst men, Arjuna. I really like you for your attitude. The fact that you are doing so much for others, I'm happy to be of service to you." And he has seen it, he has sensed it. He doesn't know me, I'm a stranger in his life. The fact that you are not getting anything, I don't get anything out of this effort. Anything means nothing, And yet, what I am doing is enriching each one of your lives. Isn't it, sir? It's just not that I come blindfolded and say, okay, which verse are we doing, what are we talking? No. I spend hours studying, including this afternoon from 3 o'clock to 4:30 I was studying, so that I can come and share this knowledge with you all. I get up in the morning 4 o'clock to do my studies. I do my sadhana, not just here, wherever I'm talking. I give this knowledge. I've been doing that for the past close to 3 decades. I've been doing that. But when I do that, I don't do it with a condition that what I'm going to get. So wherever I go, whatever I do, my spirit is how much I can give to you all. So the spirit of a bull I work with. Maximum contribution to you all, minimum return for myself. And since I work in that spirit, help comes. People, when they know that help is required, they try to help out, because it's a cause. You're working not for yourself. As long as there is a selfish attitude, it will spoil like a lime in milk. Any work you do, if there is an ounce of selfishness, it spoils like a drop of lime in milk. It spoils it, isn't it? You can have 100 liters of milk, but a few drops of lime, it spoils it. So I can be doing great work, but if there is an ounce of selfishness, it will spoil it all. It will ruin it. And you're all doing different work. You're having different relationships. It could be a marriage, it could be a job, it could be service. In fact, you find in organizations where there is social service and all, there's so much politics there. Egos come in, politics come in. You are there for a reason, man. Rise above your little selfish ego and serve. So it's very difficult to rise above yourself, think beyond yourself and work for a higher cause. It's not easy. It is certainly not easy. It takes a lot of commitment, it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of sacrifice, and yet it may not be understood. Why you do it? That's what the Shastras teach us, isn't it, sir? They teach us to do this. So if you don't do it, and if I do it with a condition, then it is business. Now what is the current attitude of the workforce in the world today? Bharata Rishabha means maximum work, minimum profit. What is our attitude today? Minimum work. And can you take an example of minimum work, maximum profit? How much less I work and that much more profit I must get. And the magnifying that is no work, maximum profit. No work at all. I can get all the money, I can get all the profit, I can get all the... That doesn't mean you must not work smart, please. Don't get me wrongly. We're not stupid people here doing maximum work and no profit. It's not in that sense. Don't mistake that way. Doesn't mean you must become laborious and don't get results. Nah, you must work smart. In fact, we're doing the highest work we're doing here. The greatest work you can do of being service to others, be instrument in others' development, and yet not put a condition or think for something in return. Today people keep switching jobs as if they are taking a walk in the park. In fact, I keep hearing from people, oh, I'm just working in this company because this name will add color to my profile. Tatas. So the word Tatas is there in my profile. I have been a salesman in Marks and Spencer. Oh, Marks and Spencer, you're a salesman? Or I've been in Bosch or Sony or Apple. But these are all companies of reputation, or Johnson & Johnson, something like that. I'm in the company only for the purpose to get a profile, to enrich your profile. You're in the company. You're just there in the company just for a little more dollars in your pocket. And yet the company puts you through training. It gives you a job with the hope that you will serve the company. They have done the process of filtering and wanting you and choosing you. So much the company has done for you, and what faith have you shown in the organization? Exactly the mirror image of what these people are telling us to live. All interest is my pocket, how much how much am I provided for, what is my benefit in it. In fact, it is foolish to be in this company because you will not grow. You are decaying while in the company itself. When you talk of growing, you are having an attitude of decaying. You are thinking of your own selfish interest, and you say growing. Growing is not in how much of dollars you make. You grow in your attitude to serve. That is growth. You must grow as a human being. You are decaying as a human being with that attitude. What I can get, what I can take. And the worst of it is no work, maximum profit. Example, gambling. You want to make money through a lottery. You buy a 100 rupee lottery ticket and you want to earn a million rupee through that. No effort. Those who take to gambling, casinos, gambling, they are unfit for spirituality. Unfit, because attitude is exactly the opposite. I want to become a millionaire overnight. कौन बनेगा करोड़पति? मैं बन गया करोड़पति. How? Even that, sir, you don't want to strive and struggle and work to get, sir, you may be a millionaire, but you've worked. your life to reach there. I don't want to scratch a number and say, please, I'll win. What is that attitude? The same attitude reflects. Like the other day we were seeing outside a shop, buy 2, get 3 more. T-shirts, shirts, buy 2, 3 more, 5 you get. Buy 2 toothbrush, 3 more, 4 toothbrushes comes extra with it. I'll buy that. So the moment you react to anything discount or free, you're anti Bharat Rishabha. Opposite. A spiritual person will not go for that. In fact, they are tapping your weakness for free and discount. So you want to pay less for something you want to enjoy more. Would you go back to the same showroom a day after the sale and pick up and paying the price it deserves? Don't be foolish, but I'm saying in thought wise. Your attitude is, I gain more by paying less. The thought is not comforting, sir. Very revulsive thought. Imagine I'm calculating how much knowledge I give you all, because you people are only giving this much to me. So imagine that is not the scenario here. Neither am I moderating how much I give. I am moderating how much I give because I have a time, I respect your time. Otherwise I can talk for the next 15-20 minutes. I have no problem. Provided you have receptivity, I'll talk. But I'm not measuring my knowledge I'm giving you all with what you people are contributing towards me. Never done that. Considering this is not my part-time job, this is all I do all my life. And I'm not even saying this is my livelihood. Yes, this is my livelihood. And yet, no condition laid. That word Bharat Rishabha means something to me. It is ingrained in my veins. It is there in my pulse. It is there in my action. It is there in me. Those who have known me know it. I am not advertising myself. I am not trying to tell you all. It's not something I do part-time and then there's something else. I am running a business, therefore everything is provided for. No, sir, it's not that. You put yourself on the lifeline, you still do that. Shakespeare says there is a divinity that shapes our ends. There is a divinity that takes care of us. And I have profound belief and faith and surrender to that providence. So you want to taste the beauty of life. I have told you before as well. The moment you are a taker, you will suffer. The only way you will find peace and happiness in life is through giving. There is no selfish man who is happy in life. And moments when you are selfish, you are miserable. There is no unselfish man who is unhappy in life. Look at a child, when the child is going about distributing the chocolates or toffees to all his friends because it's a birthday or occasion. Don't you see a smile on that face of a child where it's spreading the joy? It's just giving. It doesn't say, I have got 100 toffees, it's only for me. I can enjoy as much as I want. If a child thinks that way, if the child doesn't want to share what it's got with its own sibling, don't you see there's a fight, there's a conflict, there's a argument, there is a bitterness, unhappiness? But the same thing when they want to share amongst the siblings, there is a beautiful joy. Grow up, you're fighting for property, fighting for my share, your share. It gets ugly, it gets bitter, it gets unpleasant. Is there any happiness in it? No selfish man is happy. No unselfish man is unhappy. Choice is yours. Take thou what course thou wilt. Yatha ichchasi tata kuru. Krishna says, end of the Gita, you do what you think is right. I tell you the facts of life. You choose what path you want to take. So by saying bull amongst men, he means all of this. Beautiful. It's very, very beautiful, very meaningful, very applicable. Very, very applicable. So it can change the distinct course of your action. So you change the attitude, your whole life changes. So you should not come here because it's free. You have lost the spirit of the Gita itself, you are lost. And it's continued to be free, don't worry. Huh? What should be your attitude, I'm teaching you. To life, not to this class, to your life. Life is to give, not to take. Victor Hugo. So the same thoughts are echoed everywhere.